I came to Reconquista Santa Fe, Argentina to bid farewell to the IA-58 weapons system. The Pucará, an attack aircraft, won the affection of all who knew it. Being an aircraft designed and built in Argentina and tested in combat in an armed conflict, Malvinas, earning the respect of even those who faced it. The fortress stood for 44 years, and today we bid it farewell with a mix of sadness and pride. We are at the 3rd Air Brigade, which is the main attack unit of the Argentine Air Force, which until now was equipped with the Pucarás, as well as the Embraer E-312 Tucano planes. It is located in the city of Reconquista, province of Santa Fe. And in October 2019, we say goodbye to this aircraft that, due to a matter of flight hours, that the engines, the ejector seats, and many other components that are imported, has it reached the end of its cycle? Unfortunately, there are no planes in sight to replace its function. As with the Mirage system's decommissioning, Argentina was left without supersonic fighter planes. I hope we can fill these gaps that are being left in the Argentine Air Force. Today, I'll tell you about the Pucará aircraft so we can learn about it together. I'm also going to tell you about the IA-58H Phoenix project as an evolution of these historic planes. So stay until the end. Welcome to a new video. This is Aviation World. The first prototype flew on August 20th, 1969. It was designed under a requirement of the Argentine Air Force to the military aircraft factory of Cordoba and the IA-58. Pucará was created with the specific task of close support attack or army support. It began operating only in 1975. Initially, the prototype was powered by American-made Garrett turboprop engines, TPE-331. However, the production units were equipped with slightly more powerful French turbo-mecha Astasub engines, driving variable pitch 3-blade propellers. It's designed to operate on small and not necessarily prepared runways and even dirt tracks. The project was led by aeronautical engineers Héctor Eduardo Ruiz, who was the head of engineering at the factory at that time, and Aníbal Drey de Mier. Thanks to the success of the model, more than 100 devices were manufactured between 1974 and 1989. The Pucará was a plane conceived in the 60s, which was a time when insurgent groups were flourishing all over the world. At that time, most countries were dedicated to adapting aircraft conceived for other missions in order to combat these guerrilla groups. In various conflicts, aircraft like the Skyrider, Texan, T-28 Trojan, and others were utilized. But at the same time, Countries like the United States, France, and Argentina focused on producing aircraft specifically dedicated to this counterinsurgency mission, also called counterinsurgency. France in the end ended up cancelling the projects when the conflicts in Algeria and Indochina ended. But the United States ended up producing the Rodwell OB-10 Bronco and Argentina the Pucará. Thus, these were the only two specifically designed for these counterinsurgency missions that managed to be mass-produced and enter combat. The Pucará is the only plane produced by the military aircraft factory that received its baptism of fire in an international conflict. Between May and June of 1982, in the Falklands conflict, they were used in surface support missions, exploration, and helicopter hunting. At the end of the war, several Pucará planes were captured by the English and taken to England for evaluation. And they also flew one from April to September of 1983, and now that aircraft rests in a Royal Air Force Museum in Gosport. The truth is that I really want to go touch that captured war veteran, and hopefully one day that desire will be fulfilled. During the South Atlantic conflict, this aircraft carried out 69 offensive reconnaissance sorties, air interdiction, and close air support, standing out for its excellent operational capability. At heights less than 15 meters over difficult terrain in poor weather conditions. A total of 24 aircraft were shot down and damaged, but only 4 were shot down by direct action of enemy aircraft. Most were damaged on the ground. The IA-58-100 Pucará, 100 Harley as it was called, was a single-seater version designed with the experience of the Falklands War, with greater capacity for anti-ship and anti-helicopter missions. The front cockpit was removed. It was equipped with DEFA 30mm cannons and could also carry Matra R500 50 Magic air-to-air missiles and the Martin Pescador anti-ship missile of national manufacture. Only one prototype was made, which flew for the first time in December of '85. Pucará in Quechua means fortress, and it really lived up to its name. The design had shown great durability and resistance. But its French origin engines, although they were compatible for use in Argentine aircraft, showed acceptance difficulties when it came to being marketed to other countries. Apart from Argentina, it was also used by Colombia, which had 3 units, and they were withdrawn in 1998. It was sold to Sri Lanka, which acquired it. 4 units that went into combat, lost 2 of these in combat, and the Uruguayan Air Force had 5 units withdrawn. In 2017, carries for 1,230 machine guns, carries for 1,18 guns, 230 0.276 inches rifles with 900 rounds each, 2 RSA cannons, 804 of 20 millimeters with 270 rounds each. It also has 3 anchor points for a combination of bombs and rocket containers. The Pucará is large for a turboprop plane. It's one of the things that catches the eye of those who see it for the first time or compare it with other nearby aircraft. It has a wingspan of 14.5 meters, a length of 14.2 meters and 5 meters with 30 centimeters in height. It has a maximum speed of 520 kilometers per hour, but its cruising speed is 430. It has a service ceiling of about 10,000 meters in height and a range without external tanks of just over 3,000 kilometers. But it can greatly extend the distance with up to 3 external tanks. Here we see a Pucará re-engined with Pratt & Whitney PT6A engines, the same ones used by the T6 Texan II and the Super Tucano A. This aircraft was called IA-58H and would also include a completely new avionics suite, similar to the one applied to the Pampa III. This is provided by Elbit System, an Israeli manufacturer. This modernization, apart from replacing the turbo mecha to sport utility vehicle engines with the Pratt & Whitney PT662, it features the installation of National Production Electronic Equipment Fixed View and in INVAP, which consists of a multispectral optical vision sensor, what is known as forward-looking infrared by its English acronym, a satellite system for real-time data link transmission, target designator, laser, synthetic aperture radar, among other improvements. The idea is to use it as a surveillance and reconnaissance aircraft. But hopefully, and this is a personal wish, we will see it carry weapons like the attack aircraft that preceded it. Before ending the video, I would like to greatly thank those who collaborated with images and photographs. Special thanks to Alejandro Klitschowski, a genius in 3D images, and Sebastian Borchero for lending his incredible photographs. Many thanks to both of them, and I leave the links to their pages so you can go see their work. If you are also a spotter or have video material that I can use in my productions, I would greatly appreciate it. I would also include links to promote your page or YouTube channel. To finish the video, say goodbye. I'm Marcos and welcome to World of Aviation. Thank you. He's leaving. A worthy weapons system that has provided impeccable service for decades in every corner of the homeland. Leaving in our hearts and memory the incredible stories told by the pilots who participated in the Falklands conflict, as well as the low flights and the unique sound of their engines in full maneuver. Salute you, war veteran, and hopefully we'll see you rise from the ashes soon. Thank you.